kind of going into crunch time there in the last 3 minutes, what was kind of Coach O's message to you guys? Was it something similar, like you guys have been here before, or was it a little bit different at all? And how did you guys kind of prevail in the end there?
I would say pretty similar, just staying composed, leaning on each other, and getting stops on the defensive end. That's really what gets us going. So if we're able to do that, it lets us get out, run, play the way we want to play on offense.
Ashanti, for you, obviously, at the end of the day, we're going to look at what you did from beyond the arc and kind of take that away. But there are a few times today where you got the basketball and it looked like you were just immediately going to take it to the paint. Kind of let us know where your confidence is at right now, and kind of, how good do you think you're playing? Think you're playing your best?
I feel like I'm playing pretty good right now. I'm actually very confident. Coach Coop has told me to get downhill and don't shoot too many shots, because that's not really what I do. Drive, get in the paint, and I can score that way.
She's balling.
Thanks.
You don't want to say it, but she's balling.
For all three of you, obviously, this is kind of a break from the conference race, but to play one that at times kind of felt like a conference tournament type of game, what does that mean to you in February to kind of get one of those in as you head towards the home stretch here?
Yeah, I think it's a great preparation for us for a conference tournament as well as postseason. And, this is the games that we want to play because it tests us as a team and, makes us better overall.
And can you all just kind of talk about Bree's defense, especially late in the game on Becky, forcing her into a couple of key turnovers there late that, one of them led to the go-ahead basket for Ashanti, and then kind of just shut her down when she was trying to make something happen late.
Yeah, Bree was fantastic. I mean, one of the best defenders I've ever seen, and I think she can guard anybody. So her on-ball defense on Becky was crucial for us, and I think she did a fantastic job.
I will have to agree. I was in the back telling her to push up because we had help, and I knew she didn't really need the help, but I was there.
Yeah, same. Bree and Z, they make a huge difference for us, guarding the best guards that we play against. They're amazing.
Yeah.
For all three of you, it's been a little while since you guys have had a game this close down to the wire. What do games like this teach you about your team, and what was the biggest takeaway that you guys got from today's win?
I think it teaches us resilience and teaches how to stay together when it gets to crunch time, and mainly our defense and staying composed.
Yeah, having trust in each other as well, trusting each other on defense, being in a help side in a gap, and trusting each other on offense to knock down shots.
Was seeing so much of the full court and half court press from their defense today something you guys were expecting, you guys saw on film, especially being able to keep turnovers in single digits?
Yeah, we knew coming in that they were a pressing team, so we knew we would be challenged a little bit with that, but it wasn't anything that we haven't really seen before. I think we were pretty prepared for it, and I think our fours and our point guards did a pretty good job getting through it.
Susha, for you, this isn't obviously the first time you've been doubled early, but kind of how have you, been able to develop in terms of being able to sense a double coming into you in the post and being able to kick it out as soon as possible?
Yeah, that's something me and Coop work on all the time. In Sunbelt, I get doubled every game, but it's good because from the other side, I can, kick it out to, Ashanti and P, and I know they will knock it down. And it's harder for other teams to guard us because they kind of have to pick and choose what they want to close. If they want to close me, I know there's guards who is going to knock down threes, and if they want to close them, I will work inside.
Yeah, Sush.
Yes,
Thank
Susha.
you. Yes, thank you. On that free throw. I was praying.
I want to get a little more insight into Bree's defense and how it affects Susha, you in particular, when you're down there and you're seeing her out front. Mm-hmm. Knowing that she plays the way she does, how does that help you defend your particular position? And the two of you could answer that as well.
She's great on ball screens, especially because, we do a lot of hedging right now, but most of the time she doesn't even need, my help, and it gives me time to get back to my man faster. Also, when she's pressuring the ball, it's harder for the guards to make a post feed, which makes it a little bit easier for me also because the person who I'm guarding gets less, feeds in the post.
Yeah, I think in general it helps everybody because if she's up there pressuring, usually the person that has the ball doesn't want to be pressured that much. And so it gives other people, it buys them time if an action is happening, or like today they said a lot of flares. So it gives you that extra second to be like, oh, my man is going somewhere else, I got to get in the gap, or I got to get in help side, or I got to bump for Susha on a cross screen. So yeah, I think it buys everyone else a little bit of time too.
Thank you, because most people are probably watching Bree just defend and not necessarily how that action helps you as her teammates. I want to ask you a question. Late in the game, Peyton, you were having a conversation with Coop, and then you came in, you scored the bucket against, I believe it was, who was it? Actually, Richard. Well, do you know what that conversation was about between you and Coop late in the game?
It was more about our defense, just not getting caught in the zone and on flare screens, just my gap and my help on the defensive end. Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know. You scored quickly after that. I didn't know if that was something that she had given you as a scouting report tip or whatever. Because it actually, quite honestly, looked like a Peyton move, so not really surprised.